Keep listening to English every single day helps improve your understanding and speaking naturally. It trains your ears to recognize words, sounds, and phrases. Daily practice builds confidence, vocabulary, and fluency. Stay patient and consistent. The more you listen, the more confident you'll become in speaking and understanding English fluently. Consistency is the secret to improvement. Consistency is a powerful habit. It means doing something again and again over time. Even if the progress is small each day, consistency makes the results grow. Many people want to improve, but they stop too soon. The secret is not to be perfect every day, but to keep going every day. When you are consistent, you build a strong routine. For example, if you want to get better at reading, you can read for just 10 minutes every day. At first, it may feel small, but after weeks and months, you will notice that your reading skills are much better. This is the magic of consistency. Small steps can lead to big changes. Improvement does not happen overnight. It is like planting a seed. You water the seed every day. You give it sunlight. You take care of it. You do not see a tree right away, but over time, the seed grows into a strong plant. If you stop watering the seed, it will not grow. In the same way, if you stop practicing, you will not improve. Consistency also builds discipline. Discipline means you keep working even when you do not feel like it. Some days, you may be tired. Some days, you may not be in the mood. But if you push yourself to keep going, you train your mind to be strong. This strength will help you in many parts of life. Think about learning a new language. If you study only one day a month, you will forget what you learned. But if you study 15 minutes every day, you will remember more. Your brain will become used to the new words and sounds. Over months and years, your language skills will grow. The same is true for sports. A person who runs every day will be faster and stronger than someone who runs only once in a while. The body needs regular training to become better. Consistency builds muscle memory, which means your body remembers how to do something without thinking too much about it. Another reason consistency is the secret to improvement is that it helps you avoid starting over. When you stop for a long time, you lose some of your progress. Then, when you try again, you must work hard just to get back to where you were before. This can be frustrating, but if you stay consistent, you keep moving forward without losing ground. Consistency also builds confidence. When you see that you are improving, even a little, you feel proud. You believe in yourself more. You see that your hard work is paying off. This makes you want to keep going. However, being consistent does not mean you have to work for hours every day. It is better to work for a short time every day than to work for a long time only once in a while. A little progress each day adds up over time. For example, if you want to write a book, you could write just 1 page a day. In 1 year, you will have 365 pages, which is more than enough for a book. The same applies to drawing, exercising, studying, or saving money. Sometimes, people stop being consistent because they expect quick results, but improvement is slow. You may not see big changes in a week or a month. That is okay. Trust the process. Believe that each small effort is building something bigger. You can make consistency easier by creating a simple plan. Choose a time each day for your activity. Make it part of your routine, like brushing your teeth. You do not think, "Should I brush my teeth today?" You just do it. If your habit becomes automatic, it will be easier to stay consistent. It is also important to forgive yourself if you miss a day. Do not quit just because you skipped once. Everyone makes mistakes. The key is to start again the next day. Missing one day will not ruin your progress, but quitting will. Consistency is not about being perfect. It is about never giving up. Even slow progress is still progress. You may be moving forward one small step at a time, but you are still ahead of where you were before. Many successful people reach their goals because of consistency. Athletes train every day. Musicians practice their instruments every day. Writers write regularly. Business owners work on their projects every day. They understand that improvement comes from steady effort, not from sudden bursts of energy. If you want to improve at anything, cooking, painting, speaking, studying, exercising, consistency will help you get there. It is the secret ingredient that makes everything else work. Talent is good, but without consistency, talent alone will not grow. Remember, improvement is a journey, not a race. You do not have to rush. You just have to keep going. Even on hard days, even when progress feels slow, your small efforts are building a better future. So, take one step today, then another tomorrow. Keep walking forward. Over time, you will look back and see how far you have come. That is the power of consistency. It turns small actions into big achievements. Consistency is like a bridge between where you are now and where you want to be. Without it, you may never reach your goal. With it, you can move forward step by step until you succeed. It may sound simple, but simple things can be powerful. When you do something every day, it becomes a habit. Habits are like the roots of a tree. They keep you steady even when life is busy or difficult. If you build a good habit, you will find it easier to keep improving because you do not have to fight with yourself about whether to do the task or not. You just do it naturally. Let's think about exercise. Imagine two people. The first person exercises for 2 hours once a month. The second person exercises for 20 minutes every day. Who will be stronger after 6 months? The answer is the second person. Why? Because their body is getting regular practice and the muscles are getting stronger little by little every day. The same is true for learning new skills. If you want to learn to play the guitar, practicing for 10 minutes every day will help you more than practicing for 3 hours only once in a while. Your fingers, your memory, and your ear for music will get used to the skill over time. This is why teachers often tell students, practice regularly, not just when you feel like it. Consistency is also helpful for building trust, not only with other people, but also with yourself. When you keep your promise to work on something daily, you prove to yourself that you can be trusted. This gives you a strong feeling of self-respect. You believe in yourself more, and that makes it easier to keep going. Sometimes, people think they need motivation to be consistent. But motivation can be like the weather. It changes all the time. Some days you feel excited and ready. Other days you feel lazy or tired. If you wait for motivation, you might skip too many days. That's why discipline is more important. Discipline means you do the work even when you do not feel like it. Over time, discipline grows stronger through consistency. One secret to staying consistent is to start small. If you make your goal too big at first, you may feel overwhelmed and give up. But if you start with a small daily action, it will be easier to continue. For example, if you want to write, start with 5 minutes a day. If you want to read, start with a few pages. Slowly, you can increase the time. Another tip is to track your progress. You can use a notebook, a calendar, or even an app on your phone. Each day you do the activity, mark it down. When you see many days in a row, you will feel proud and want to keep the streak going. This is called the chain effect. You don't want to break the chain. Consistency also teaches patience. Improvement takes time, and you may not see results right away. But every day you stay consistent, you are planting seeds for future success. One day, you will suddenly realize how much you have improved, and it will surprise you. You can also make consistency easier by connecting it to something you already do. For example, if you want to stretch your body every day, you could do it right after brushing your teeth in the morning. This makes the habit part of your daily routine, and you will be less likely to forget. It's important to remember that consistency is not only for big goals. It also helps with small everyday habits, like drinking enough water, cleaning your home, or calling family members regularly. These small habits make your life more organized and peaceful. Sometimes life will interrupt your routine. You might get sick, have a busy week, or face an emergency. That's normal. Consistency does not mean you can never take a break. It means you always come back to your habit as soon as you can. Think of it like walking on a path. If you step off for a moment, you can still return and keep moving forward. When you are consistent, you also inspire other people. Your friends and family may see your dedication and feel encouraged to work on their own goals. You become an example of what is possible with steady effort. Over time, consistency builds momentum. Momentum is like rolling a ball down a hill. At first, it moves slowly, but then it gets faster and faster. When you keep going, your progress becomes easier, and you can reach bigger goals than you first imagined. Consistency can even help you when you make mistakes. For example, if you are learning to paint, your early paintings may not look very good. But if you paint every day, you will improve faster. The more mistakes you make and learn from, the better you will become. The truth is, most people fail not because they are not talented, but because they stop too soon. They quit before their hard work can show results. Consistency protects you from giving up too early. So remember, start small. Make it part of your daily routine. Track your progress. Forgive yourself if you miss a day. Keep going, even when it feels slow. Your future self will thank you for being consistent today. The little effort you make each day will grow into big results tomorrow. Consistency truly is the secret to improvement, and once you understand its power, you can use it to achieve almost anything in life.